What is up, y'all? Big day today. My biggest payout request ever was submitted this week with Cortana on one of my 100K accounts I have with them. This is a pretty big milestone for myself. As traders, you work hard to get consistent enough to where you're profitable. If you trade prop firms and then you finally get past challenges or whatever, then you can finally get payouts, request a payout, and then the money really starts becoming real, right? So I finally requested my biggest payout to date. And this is my second payout with them. And this is on one of my 100K accounts. I have two 100K accounts, so I'm max funded with them 200K. And I had these accounts before all of this mess has been going on with, all these platforms switching to DX Trade or Trade Locker, C Trader, and all that stuff because MT4 is going to be no more, which absolutely sucks, at least for US traders. If you're not in the US, you are quite lucky, and I wish I was you because y'all don't have to deal with half of the BS we have to deal with. But anyways, nonetheless, as traders, we have to adapt, right? So I had my biggest payout yet, and I'm actually going to show you guys a couple of the trades I took to get that payout. And that's with one account. Like I said, the payout should be it's a 70% payout. I should be about $1,000 is going to be around what I should get. So if all else goes well and they don't BS me on breaking some rules or whatever it may be, which I really hope they don't, I don't think they will. My first payout was fine, but it was a very small payout. This is a little bit bigger. Nonetheless, really excited. Hopefully I will get that this weekend. Requested it earlier this week. Takes a little bit for it to happen, but that's okay. And then on my other 100K account, I'm actually up $1,000 on that account too. But the first payout's only 50% profit split. So I'm just going to not trade that account and request my payout. I think I have another 7 days. So later next week, I'll be able to request my first payout with that account, which will be a 50% split. So that'll probably be around $500 or whatever, which is fine. And then the next one is 70%. And then the third one is 80%, and then 90%, and then 100%. So on one of my accounts, the one I requested the account or the withdrawal this week, my first account that I have with them, that one's already on my second payout. I just requested my second payout, which was 70% profit split. So next is going to be a 80% profit split with 14-day. You can request every 14 days. So instead of waiting 21 days, you have to wait 21 days and it has to have 5 minimum trading days. Now it's going to be 14 days, so every 2 weeks, which is really nice. So hoping to just take 1 or 2 trades a week, be up 1 to 3%, request a payout, and keep reinvesting those profits. This payout, I'm probably going to not buy any other accounts just because of everything that's happening right now with DX Trade, with Trade Locker, with the prop firms that are allowing US traders right now. It's a time of uncertainty. So I don't want to go and buy a bunch of challenges or whatever it may be and then have to deal with some of these issues that have been happening. So I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to put it in crypto and just let my money ride there. My crypto portfolio has been flying. Let me know if you guys want me to make a video on my crypto portfolio. I'm thinking about doing it anyways for my next video. Just to tell you guys kind of what I'm invested in and how it's going so far. I've had multiple 2Xs, which isn't like insane, but it's still doubling your money, which, I mean, compared to any other investment vehicle is already crazy. So if I can reinvest profits into that and continue to let my money compound, that's how you make it, boys. So I'm going to go ahead and get on the charts and show you guys some of the trades that I'm taking that I took to get to that payout split, and then also to get me up $1,000 on my second 100K account. So let's go ahead and get into the charts. All right, y'all, we are on the charts now. Also, if you happen to notice, most of you guys probably won't, but I just noticed this looking at the last video I posted. I'm literally wearing the same shirt, same hat, whatever. I don't care. This is a Rick and Morty shirt. I like Rick and Morty, so I honestly don't care. But anyways, this is actually a trade that I'm in right now currently. NZD CAD. This was a 4-hour time frame trade. It's looking really nice. It's running about 60 pips in profit right now. Full TP is at 100 pips. I took TP1 here, which was half a position. So this was just a pretty simple trade, right? Huge break of structure here, comes back right into this zone of resistance. Used to be resistance, now turning support. It came a little bit below, but there's also a huge demand zone right here and also another zone that's right here. All these rejection whips, which is another area that you could see it returning or reversing, excuse me. So I'm not going to get super in depth on this trade. Maybe do it in another video, but this is a trade I am taking, or that I'm in right now currently on my challenge, and that's a 50K challenge with the funded trader. Like I said, I'm not touching my my other account with Cortana right now, my 100K funded, because it's already up, and I'm just waiting for the trading period to the 21 days to end, so then I can request my profit split. So I'm sticking to it, being disciplined. I don't want to try and take a trade and run that account up, and then of course, not be able to, or lose trades and then you lose the account or whatever. I just don't want to deal with any of that. So I'm locking in the payout. It's the first payout anyways, so they're taking half of it. All right, so the trades that I did take to reach, I was up $1,500 on my first funded account, my first 100K, and then 1,000 on my other one, were these trades right here. So it was, where's it at? AUD Chef right here. This trade is actually still running, believe it or not. Very similar trade to the trade I'm in right now. Just a huge zone that is support and resistance that price has broken off of many, many times. We're in a massive downtrend, and then once you start breaking above and then coming back, it's just a simple break and retest, and this is a big retest zone. A little bit different. This is a little bit different strategy than what you guys are used to seeing me trade. But I've been really liking the 4-hour and 1-hour time frame. It's just a lot less stressful. These trades take multiple days to play out, but I just take my entries, put my stop loss, my TPs. I usually have like right here you can see TP1, TP2, TP3. I set my TPs and then I stop worrying about it, and it's been really nice. I'm on like a 3 or 4 trade win streak. This trade hit full TP for about 58 pips, almost 60 pips. It's AUD Chef, so it's not. It looks like a huge move, but pip wise, it's not quite as much as like the other NZD trade I'm in right now. But as you can see, this trade is still running. I could have been holding this, but with Cortana, you cannot hold over the weekend, which is stupid, but it is what it is. So I did not obviously continue. I'm not still in this trade, or else I would be up crazy. I'd probably be up 2 or 3K on my first account that I took it on, because I had like 3 lots running. So anyways, that was this trade. I'm not going super in depth on these. I just want to give you an overview of the ones I took to get me into that profitability. And the other one was it NZD? Yeah, NZD CHF. So AUD CHF and NZD CHF. I usually do not like taking trades on pairs that correlate. So like AUD CHF and NZD CHF, they both are going against CHF. So ideally, I usually only take one trade. Like I would only either choose NZD CHF or choose AUD CHF, not take both, because what if the trade ideas don't play out? If I'm wrong on the direction or trade completely, then I take 2 losses instead of 1. But the AUD CHF trade came into my entry zone like 2 days before this trade did. So I ended up taking this later on, and it ended up playing out perfectly. So a little bit like kind of a one-off case scenario here, but NZD CHF, this was a very similar trade as the AUD trade. One, we have a huge trend line coming all the way up here from the daily time frame, excuse me. We've got highs here at a resistance zone. We retest this zone right here that we've seen be support multiple times, resistance, break, support, boom. This is like the simplest way trading, the simplest way to trade, in my opinion. One of the simplest ways. Of course, there's way more confluences than what I just told you. There's way more confluences than, break and retest and at a resistance zone or support zone. If you just trade off that, yeah, you're going to be losing a bunch of trades, trust me. But such as shark fins right here, this again is the 4-hour time frame. This is a shark fin trade. Right here, the shark fin opens up. I also sometimes look at Bollinger Bands. This was also a Bollinger Band touch. So this is a whole different strategy than my regular supply and demand, excuse me. But as you can see, these trades have been hitting lately, y'all. So if you guys want me to kind of break down a little bit more of how I trade, if you guys know any Derek Vandy or Joe Caruso, if you know either of them, they trade similar to this, and that's kind of how I learned how to trade this way and look at higher time frames more in depth than just support and resistance, right? Because obviously, he's taking all these trades on support and resistance. There's no way he's winning all these trades. Of course not. There's a lot more confluence that goes into it. These trades have like 4 to 6 confluences, whether that be overall trend lines, support zones, moving averages, Bollinger Bands, shark fin. There's a lot of different things that go into this, but when things line up on multiple time frames with multiple confluences, 4 or more confluences, guess what? They're going to play out majority of the time. So, shocker, right? But anyways, those are the 2 trades. This one is still running. I took a profit at TP1 though, because that was last Friday that I took profit on this, and you can't hold over the weekend. So, again, if I would have been able to hold over the weekend, I could have still been in both of these trades, or at least had a half position running in both of these trades, and I would have been up stupid. I would have been up crazy. Probably like, I want to say across both accounts, I probably would have been up a good 4 or 5K. So a little unfortunate. That stinks, but is what it is. Next payout, I can aim a little bit higher, right? I'm looking to continuously push myself and aim for a little bit higher payouts each time, right? I think that's the goal. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys make it this far, I want you guys to comment Rick and Morty, because that's the shirt I'm wearing. The same shirt as the last video, but I do not care. Hope you guys have a good one. Let me know how you guys' trading has been so far, and let me know if you want to see any crypto videos. I'm not a crypto expert whatsoever, but my portfolio has been flying, so I'm doing something right. Let me guys know. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see any of that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to it, please subscribe and like this video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.